Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more Plan B Terraform. Just kind of over here playing out where I want to go ahead and start putting this stuff. We did get the center done here, so the Nano Research Center is done. We are making nanotubes. We are full of them, however, right now. And then we need to start working on food, but in order to get food, we got to get this guy down here needs 1,000 space cable, right? So 1,000 space cable. So how do we make space cable? Well, we're going to go over here. We're going to take, we'll put some of these things down, right? So we'll do like this, and we're going to tell it we want this thing to hold space cables, right? We're going to have them go out like this, and those will make space cables. We're going to go here. We're going to tell this guy, you, my friend, are going to make space cables. So you need aluminum bars and you need nanotubes. So that should be easy enough. And then what we'll do is, how many of each do we need? 3 nanotubes and 1 aluminum bars, huh? All right, so what we'll do here is we're going to go here. We'll go nanotubes like this. And then once we get those going, we are going to get another one here, and then this can be aluminum bar. Now, I do need to go convince somebody to bring aluminum bars to me over here. So we will work on that. Do that like this, like this, like this. And you know what? That's fine. Just then we'll delete this guy. All right, so that will get all those guys done. So this is easy enough. We'll just tell you train from here to there, and you can make carbon nanotubes. That'll be fine. Now we got to go over here. Do we have aluminum over here anywhere? Aluminum's right down here. We have some aluminum. All right, so let me drive train through like that. And then let me get, this will be aluminum ore. Like that. Like this. That will be fine. Get us some of these guys put in. Too many of them. That'll be all right. And then let's get them put up here too. All right, so let's get one more of these guys right there. Let's get these guys cleared out of the bottom row there that is not working. We will that. Make us a little turnaround there. And then, actually, we could probably have cut this a lot sooner. All right, let's get these guys cleaned out of there. This guy can go just like that. This. And like that. Do those. All right, so that will be there. We can add a couple more guys here. Give them. There, go. All right, so that will be there. So here we are going to do another guy like this. This is going to be raw aluminum. Like this. Sure. We'll delete these guys out. All right, so we'll do that. We will get this guy here like this. And you are going to make aluminum bars. That'll be great. Then once we get all those guys in, we're going to do this, and you're going to do aluminum bars like this. Like that. Easy enough. Easy peasy, right? All right, so now let's get us a train from here to here. You can have 2 trains. Okay? And then another guy here. Then you can go in just like that. Okay. And then we can take a train from here to here. And then you can make aluminum bars. Thank you for playing. You know what? Let's see. 350. All right, let's see how many are you transporting? 330. Close enough. All right, so once that thing's all up and actually running and producing, we should be able to produce quite a bit of those over there. Probably want to get a couple more of these like that. All right, so that should give us plenty of aluminum going to up there. All right, and then that should give us these guys here going out fairly well. Now we'll get us another guy here. Let's see. That. And then this guy can go just like that. Boop. That will be fine. And then once we get those, that guy can go off of one of these. I think I want to put it there. All right. And then this guy is going to be carbon nanotubes, just like that. And then we'll get us another little this and like that. There you go. All right. And then once we get all those, let's see, we will get us a train because look at that, we're already making them. Train here from here to there, and then you're gonna make carbon nanotubes, and off you go. No, it's not carbon nanotubes. It is space cables. There you go. Oh, that's the right stuff. All right, so we get all the space cables loaded up. We only need to do 1,000 of them, so that should be good for that. Kind of check up here. These guys are still overloaded. So 171. Go to 200. 200 there. That guy is good there. Just looking like these guys obviously are low. So we need 114. We'll get a little bit higher there. 63, 40. We're doing, how many do we need? 114, so we're good there. Here we need 170. And we're at, that's fine. Just pump those rookie numbers up a little bit. All right, so that should all be going good there. Go look over here, make sure these are done. Those are maxed out. This one looks a little low. So you want 114 and you have 50 there and 43 there. Get you an extra one there and there. All right, so those should all be going good there. We should be, everybody should be hopefully turning green shortly once everybody kind of gets their stuff figured out. We're making our cable. So we need to get the cable basically produced and delivered. So once that gets delivered down there, I don't know where my, it must be, is that it's way back maybe? No, it doesn't say that it's made any yet. So I don't know if my train has made it down here. Dude, where's space train cable at? It's right there. Did I not tell it to do the right thing down here? Space elevator cable. Space elevator cable. Space elevator cable. If we can actually get this stuff to be the right stuff, instead of nano cables, we do space elevator cables. We'll actually deliver it. It's weird how that works. Like I know it's surprising, but the machines can only do what I tell them to do. They can't read my mind. Look at that. We have we have an ocean forming. All right, so we have an ocean forming. We'll have to start keeping an eye out for once the rivers start forming. So for now, we're probably okay. But we will have river problems soon. All right, what are you doing? Still waiting on. Oh, there's the space train cables. Come on. All right, there it goes. All right, so that should completely unload all of that stuff. So one complete train, hopefully you'll get all loaded. So one complete train, once it actually gets loaded in, we just need 1,000 of them, and it looks like we barely put a dent in it. So we're going to need a bunch of trains. I think it does have to actually process them into something new. So probably 20 trains. It doesn't actually tell me how many is there. It doesn't give me a percentage readout. So, oh no, there's 30. So there's 30 per train. All right. So that's going to take us a minute. Kind of look at over here, make sure this is going good. So we're starting to get this thing not really backed up. The plastic is being okay. The polymer is, the recycling there is fine. Recycling here is fine. And then our concrete and steel. And then, let's see. So this thing's still kind of, it seems to be working, like for the most part. Like they're still loading from the other side. I don't know if it's doing the calculation and realizing that it doesn't have enough to load or unload, and so it starts grabbing from the other side, or. But this for the most part's working. I mean, need to go through and add one for steel to do the same thing, so we can start adding extra steel into our production over there, so we can start making more concrete. Because ideally, well, no, actually, this would be fine. Because if I can't make concrete because I'm low on steel, that means I'm using all of my steel, so that's fine. We're using pretty much all the aluminum. We're using all of the most of the plastic. So as long as all that stuff is staying empty, I'm okay. I'm fine. It's because if not, I'm gonna make another one of these exactly like it, and then start trucking stuff into it. I guess I could just make those bigger. If I really wanted to, I could just stack another one on the end of it. That'd be cool. And just kind of start pasting them out this way and this way. That'd be all right. I'm gonna have a river running through it over here, though. That's gonna be a problem. So what I'll probably do is put a dam around the edge of this, and then kind of let it flow down, and then figure it out. I don't know. Or we'll just lose the ability to use those in the middle. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. All right, so that stuff is all going. We're at 60. We had 2 trains up there already. These guys look like ants. It's great. So those are kind of going good. So we're up to 50 trains now. We're doing good. I might want to increase the number of trains because I'm going to need a lot of trains. You can go to 150. Everything else seems to be okay for numbers wise. So we're really just waiting for that. So I'm going to wait until that gets a little bit better. I guess I could just throw more trains at it. Right after I find it. If I really wanted to, I could just throw more trains at it. You get that. So we're actually getting it all the way loaded. So that will get them all the way loaded. And then fine. There you go. That's way too many trains. It's the problem is yeah, so the nanofibers are kind of going to be lacking because we just don't have enough of them. But that should, if I had them, it would allow me to transport 1,000 of them in a year. Oh, and then it'll almost empty the train out. It's fine. Get these things all emptied out, and then at least have them all transferred down there. Almost got the entire backlog emptied. And that, yep, there it goes. So that should actually, now the problem is I'm probably gonna have them start not being able to empty down here. Oh. So at least we'll get it moving a little bit, and get quite a few of those out. Yeah, so this thing's not able to process them fast enough, which is fine. It'll survive. Come on. Yeah, so basically ramming into each other because they, yeah. So this thing's gonna get full here real soon, and then once it gets full, I can turn down the number of trains a little bit. All right, let me get back up here. Yeah, because these guys are completely empty. All right, so let me get rid of. All right, so you're gonna go. Let me get. We'll go back down to like 5. uh, yeah, so this thing's still completely maxed out, and it's still gonna have like these. It's trying to do them. It's basically taking them straight from there to the facility. So, and we can probably drop it down a little bit more, but 5's all right. So I'm gonna let this thing run for a little bit, and then we'll be back when I get it built. Talk to you in a minute. All right, it looks like we're up to 920. I just cut this back down to 1 train. Probably could cut it down to 0 trains. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that. Let me just go ahead and minus trains. There you go. No trains. So we'll leave the track there just in case it decides to. It should be all right. We'll get our cable built, get our seeds started to be brought down, and then once we get our seeds kind of brought down, then we can start working on our farming, which in and of itself should be a massive disaster. New Eden, I may end up needing to connect these guys together. I think that may be a good plan. And the reason I want to do that is that at some point, once I build my train tracks up there, I want to be able to, like, I'm going to build the farm over here someplace. Ooh, maybe right here. What's in here? It's a little bit of water in there. That might be a great place for a farm. Like right here, this might be glorious farmland. Because I want it fairly close to where the seeds come in. And then obviously the water's here, so it wouldn't be that far to go. Like even like in this area might not be a bad plan. Space lift is operational. Seeds are engineered greenhouse food very efficiently, right? Right. So basically, very seeds, food, water, compost, right? Pumping station, greenhouse. All right. So here we basically have make them more atmospheric. Still need appropriate temperature and humidity. Okay. So and then we already get the trees are unlocked. And then it wants us to reach 10,000 population. We're almost already there. All right. So basically, we'll do this. We'll get us various seeds coming out like this. Right? You know what? Let's go ahead and just do 3 of them. That'll be fine. Like that. And then what we can do is we can get us a little train track action like this. Nope, like this. And then like that. All right, so that gives us plenty of seeds to come out, plenty of landing there. Now, I do need to go down here, and this is going to be a little weird, right? So what we're going to do is greenhouses can go here. Okay, so we'll basically start kind of how we've started before. We're going to start with this will be food, and then we're just going to build a handful of those out, right? And we are going to try to stick all of it down here in one place, right? So if we have food there, right, and then you know what? I can't build these things yet because I don't have them making greenhouses. And then this is oh, that's not good. All right, so let's get us a dam here like this. Like that. Like this. Like that. All right, so let's do that. And then let's clean up some of these. Like that. Okay. And then let's get us a couple of get that pulled out. So what should happen here, I may need create a little man-made lake there. So as long as this stuff will start flowing around the edge before it overflows that, we should be fine. And then that should get all that emptied out. So that will be all right. Starting to run into flooding. We knew it was going to happen. Right? We got a little bit here. Oh, this whole thing. This whole thing is this is a problem. All right, so I'll go ahead and do this guy up here like this. Like that. Get rid of those like this. No, I want this. Right. Well, I guess actually, let me do this. Do that. Get those cleared out. Okay. Get those like that. And then we will get us this guy up here like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this thing up here a little. Oh, Jesus. All right, let me get this. All right, there's that. Okay, so that is all cleaned up. Right? Oh, missed one there. Put that guy in there. Right? So now they're all flooded. They're still angry about life. So what we'll do is we're going to put us a couple of... Hold on the shift key. We'll just kind of go through and put us some... We'll put us some drainage spots in. Holding down the control. Oh, holding down the control, it makes it go slower. And then what we're going to do... Oh, I guess that one's going to go there now. And then as it goes through and pumps all the water out of it, we'll be fine. Like this. Look at that. If it actually gets all the water out of the inside of here and get everybody running again. Minor catastrophe averted. All right, so that guy is okay there. I don't see anybody else screaming as of yet. Look at that, it's all dried out. All right, so that's good. All right, back over here. Where were we? What were we doing? Here, this is food. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got distracted. So let's get down here. I do need greenhouse, so we need steel and polymers. So that's aluminum, right? Yeah, that's aluminum. So problem is I don't have enough polymers. So I might as well just make my polymers down here. Let's see. Some mechanicals. All right. Let's see. It's still right there. If I do this and I say I want you to be polymer bars, right? And then polymer bar, right? And then here we'll go like carbon, like that. And then we will go extractor for carbon. So that should give us plenty of carbon there. And then once we do that, we can go here. And this guy is going to make, nope, not that. That is not what I wanted. I wanted this guy. And this is going to make just regular greenhouses. Okay. And then tree greenhouses, I need steel and polymer bars also. Okay. Let's see. And then this could be tree greenhouses. All right, so greenhouses, let's make like 50 of them. That'll be fine. Tree greenhouses, 50 of those, that'll be fine too. Let's see, 500 of those, 500 of these. Okay, I think we have everything kind of limited. Waters. We need reinforced and high-tech parts. So reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete is there. High-tech parts is there. So and then that can be water pumping stations. Okay. So pumping stations. Let's see. We'll get those limited to like 50 of them. There you go. All right. So should be able to get those started. And then we can start working on this thing because this we're going to have to try to figure out all the parts that we need for it. So if we put this guy in here, right? So here, if I tell it I want various seeds, compost, and water, right? So we can have various our foods coming out here. The problem is I need to get various seeds, compost, and water in. So the easiest way to probably do that is, let's see. So let's go here. So this will be water like that, right? And then these guys, actually, you know what? Let me do this. So let's try that again. So here we're going to go, here we're going to go food there, right? So that those guys can put out. Here we're going to have a Mark II depot, and this is going to be our seeds coming in. Let's see, where's seeds? Various seeds, right? That'll be various seeds. So seeds coming in, food going out. Now we do need 2 compost and 6 water, right? So I'm going to actually take the water is going to go here like that. So that will be water. And then this will be compost. All right, so nope, not metal waste. Compost. So then we'll do this and we'll be like that. All right, so that will be our 3 things in, 1 thing out. And that should allow us to start doing that. Now, I do need water. So water, but hopefully can get from over here. We'll just have to figure out like where we're going to do it. So it should flood all the way up to here. But I should be able to get water like right in here. So if I go here and I get water, right? And then I can put water in here and then run a train. All right, so basically, yeah, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right. And then, so we'll get water from there, and then we'll end up making compost. So compost, I think I need nitrogen and, let's see, get one of these guys here. And then to make compost, I need nitrogen and carbon. Okay. So, it's going to get ugly. All right. So let me get this guy here. So compost is going to come along right there. Let me get a track. Fine. That'll work. All right. So to you, and you. They're like that. Okay. So if I take one of these guys, and you, my friend, are going to be compost. Right? Okay. So we'll do compost on either side like that. All right. And then now once we do that, we'll get factory, and you're going to make compost. Actually, is that a better way to do it? I think so. All right, so let me change this to nitrogen. Right, so, okay, so that will work. We'll do the opposite one over there. So that way they can kind of feed back and forth. All right, and then once you do that, then, oh, I just need just straight carbon over here, don't I? Do it like that. We do it like that because how much carbon do these things need? 2 carbon to 1 nitrogen. So they're going to need 30 each. So basically, in order for me to get this thing to run as fast as I can, at least from the carbon standpoint. All right, so this guy is going to produce 15, so I need 2 for each one of these. Okay, so that's easy enough. All right, so that's fine. We don't need to do all that craziness then. Right? So you, my friend, are going to be straight carbon. Where are you? There you are. Right, and then I do that. Oh, I guess I could have done on the other side too. Like that. And then we'll go extractor like this. And then this is going to be carbon. There you go. It'll be fine. It's actually 1 less than I need. But I'll be all right. It will be all right. All right, so that should be all my carbon going. Now I just need to get nitrogen from here. It looks like a good place to do it right here. Let me get a road or a train track. Do that. Nope, there. All right, so you go like that, and then you, my friend, will be nitrogen. Right, so those are all good there. We'll get us a little bit of ice extractor here. Just a little bit of ice extractor. Oh, ran out of ice extractors. All right. All right, easy enough. All right. Little train from here. No. Okay, are they not connected? They're not connected. Okay. That would not, that's not going to help my cause. There you go. There you go. Now you're connected. All right. So you can go from here to there. That'll be fine. And you are going to do nitrogen. And then we'll go from like here to there and nitrogen. And then we'll go from like here to there. And also, let me guess, nitrogen. Okay. And then just to be safe, from there to there. And you guessed it, nitrogen. All right, so there's a bunch of nitrogen going up there. That should give us plenty of carbon. Now I do probably need, so I need 60 carbon per. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, well, 17. So 34, 35 times 70 times 30, so 2100. So we just need a little bit of nitrogen. Is that I don't know. That sounds about right. So we got 4 of them, so these each need to do like 500. So if I can get each one of these to do like 500 nitrogen a year, this thing should be producing pretty much as fast as it can. There you go. It's just gonna be 100 trains carrying nitrogen. And this is probably way too much. It'll be fine. I don't know. Just quick math. That is so many trains. And then they're just not able to produce it. Yeah, they're trying to get it figured out. They're trying to get trains loaded, and I may actually need to make more down here, because these things will produce 10 per cycle. So I may actually need more nitrogen. So, but I can, if it gets to that point, what I can do is I can put another nitrogen field over here and have it deliver nitrogen to this one. It'll be fine. I'll get it figured out. All right, so nitrogen should be making its way up here. That should give us those. Now the next thing over here we need is I need more of these, right? And then so those will all go like that. Now I need to get water, extractor water, just a little bit. Trying to figure out 1, 2, 3. That one would probably be good right there. Okay. And then what I can do here is like that. All right. So that should, and they may get angry at me sometimes. They'll be all right. Let's see. Get that guy out there like that. That guy will go like that. That'll be fine. And then you can go from here to somewhere in the middle. That's fine. And then you're going to take water. That'll be all right. So we're going to take water from there. We'll take nitrogen from over here. Right? So nitrogen can go from here to over here. Or compost, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're starting to make plenty of compost, so that should start getting going. Our water train should be coming in. It's not going to be doing well, just because it unfortunately is going to be a problem. And then we can kind of get this guy like this. That will be fine. And then we'll get us another guy over here. And then do that. Get rid of that. That'll be fine. Yeah. Y'all figure it out. All right. This guy here, those guys there like that. Yeah, figure that one out too. All right. Do I need to make them go roundy bouts? No, I don't. Does it make me happy? Yes, it does. All right. Now where is this stupid? It's up here. You go from here to here and bring seeds. Okay. Now, This guy needs 30. So 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12. Oh wait, does that just tell me I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16, 300, 4, 500. I need 500 seeds. All right, 500 seeds to that side. And then we'll have 500 seeds going to the other side. All right, and then, so that should start bringing us seeds down here. That should give us water. That should give us everything we need to start making food. And then at that point, we will start working on trees, maybe. But before I do that, I want to actually take this whole thing like this and go bloop like this and go bloop. Let's see, Control C, bloop, 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 and then we'll do like this, and then we'll go like this, and then we'll go just like that. And then look at that. Now we got 2 of them. All right. And then let's get us a little bit of railroad action there. And then that way we have a bunch. We'll be okay. We may need to add a little bit more in there. It'll be all right. All right. So actually, the water and the nitrogen will be fine here. We do need to bring another seeds from here to there, and then we can bring various seeds there, and then you get 500 too. There you go. All right, so that should give us plenty of seeds going off on there. All right, now while we're at it here, let's see, what do we need for trees? No. I need to plant one of these. We need water, carbon, and various seeds. Okay, so we just need water and various seeds brought in. Oh, this one's going to be a pain. Because the trick is, yeah, we need 3 things brought in again. One of those being carbon. We're going to have to set up a situation like this, but it doesn't need to be nearly as big. Right, because this is where we're just manufacturing trees basically, so it's not as big of a deal. So if I don't get like the throughput here that would make my life great, it will at least allow me to kind of get a little bit, just a little bit, right? So trying to figure out. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it there. That's fine. Let's get us a road from this direction. There, you're good there. Okay. So, and then once we get up there, I'm going to go back to a horizontal road because it makes my life less brain breaky. All right. So let's get here. Let's get, I need to bring out, we need to bring in 2. That's 5 there. Eucalyptus trees. That's 5 there. So I need to bring water and various seeds in. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter because I don't have to take anything out of these. Okay. So do water like this, like that. And then we will do various seeds like this, right? So that way we just bring water, we bring various seeds in, and then over here we can do carbon like this. And then we'll just make extra carbon, like it doesn't really matter. So this thing wants, oh, well, it wants a bunch of carbon. It wants a bunch of carbon. Um, carbon. Basically, I'm just going to ring everything that will touch one of these things and just basically put as much carbon as I can in there. And then just kind of do that as much as I can. Right there. I ran out of them. All right, so that should give me as much carbon as I can. So that should be good. Now let me get you a, because I think it does need a good amount of water. Yeah, 15 water too. It needs a lot of water. And I think we're going to be hurting for water. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take you from here to here. You can bring water. And then we'll bring us a tree seeds right here. So we'll do this and we'll go seeds to there. And you're going to bring various seeds. So the various seeds, I think for the most part, let me get this limited. Did I limit these? Yeah, they're 500. So for the most part, this is going to be one of those things that when I can, I'm going to plant them. If I can't, then I can't. So we'll just let that thing kind of run on its own. Really what we need here is we need water. And I'm not producing it nearly fast enough. So we're just going to kind of keep filling these things in and not having enough of it. So we're probably going to have quite a bit of water just trying to stay away from here. Like I could go down here and get a little bit better, but right here should be good. And what I can do is like kind of fill in all this stuff and then just do some what the hell are these things called? Some depot foo, and that should get me kind of what I need to do. So I think we're actually making a good amount of food. Granted, we're not actually bringing our food out anywhere. So since we're not actually taking food anywhere yet, it makes it a little bit easier to have extra. All right. So these guys are all kind of going down here. That's fine. They're all going well. You know what? Let's kind of continue along with what we're doing here. All right, so let's get us a depot here. And then let's go ahead and go food and food, food and food like this. And then we'll do that guy like that. Look at that. Pretty little circles. All right, so that guy is going good there. And then let's go up here someplace and figure out. So that guy's kind of used. Probably do it like in here someplace. Let's do one of these guys here like this. Do I think that's going to be a problem. I think if I put that there, it's going to get angry at me. Yeah, maybe not. I'll be all right. There you go. So that will get us food there. And then Yeti Village is going to be kind of out because it's going to be a bit before I can get its food down here. All right, so, and then this one will be food also, and food, this, and then you can go like this, and like that. All right, so, that being said, let's get way back over here where our food is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take food from here to there. Yeah, and it's going to annual transport 7. 7. It is a long road to get over there, my friend. All right, so where'd he go? There he is. So we'll go ahead and do that like that. So now how much food do they actually want? They want 114. All right. All right, so that should get them some food over there. These guys, I should be having plenty, so it must means I must be running out of concrete. All right, a little bit of flooding action going. Where is the issue here is so what I need to do here is I need to put in 1, 2, 3, and we'll just put in 1. So what should happen is it will still allow this stuff to get drained slowly, but it will keep this area kind of clear. So we'll put, you know what, let's give them 2. That'll be fine. So that way we're pulling more out than we're putting in. So that should be good. See, oh, that's just what I was afraid of. All right. So hopefully that will eventually get that thing cleared out again. Problem is I have to keep it from over there. There's plenty of it now. Okay. There you go. All right, so that should get all that cleared out eventually. Anybody else angry? You're angry because you don't have water. Everybody else is mad because they have water. You're mad because you don't. Makes sense. All right, so that stuff is all going good there. So let me get train from here to there. And how much food do you want? 114, go figure. Oh, you don't need 200. 150. 150 is good. All right, so that one should be good there. That one, let's get back to the food. These guys from here to there. And how much do you want? You also would like 114. 160. Fine. We'll get you a little bit extra food. All right. So that should actually get everybody food going. I think the real problem I have here is water. The seeds are fine. The water is really what's killing me right now. Keep on keeping on there. Just keep adding water as we can. Get more greenhouses as we can. And just keep on keeping on. All right. So, but food production starting to come up. Yeah. So we're not able to keep up with the food production yet. Everybody's gonna be angry, because we're not able to make, and most of that is because we don't have the water. And honestly, these guys could probably get picked up, and instead of there. Oh, let me put down a water extractor here instead. If I put these guys over here where they're actually being used better, and not running out. Like eventually we're just going to be running out of water, sporadically over here. But we just got to try to, yeah, so he's already mad. So let me get, let me make sure it's the right one. It is. So let's just push him to 500. And then that should help with the water going through there. Yeah, it just, this water thing, like the only other thing I could do would be to move it down here. I'm just trying to stay out of that floodplain. That is my goal. The other option, yeah, let's get a little bit of water in there. Would be to go over here to this thing and try to pull the water out of that. All right, so hopefully that should start getting us more water in. If we can get more water in, we got everything else we kind of need to make food. I think we just need to probably bring, that's nitrogen being brought up. This is compost. Do like 500 there. So we'll start getting the nitrogen brought over, and I think it's going to be the water. The water is what's going to kind of kill us here. But we'll eventually get it. Get a couple of more of those down while we don't have the resources for them anyway. There comes in water trains. Completely drain that guy. That'd be all right. And we're pretty much using water as fast as we can, because we do need 6 water, so we need like 3,000 water. So what I may end up having to do is start making more water places. I may need to make more. The real problem is, why are you? You just gonna be a lake there? Um. So, and it's this delicate balance, getting close enough to the water to be able to pull it from the water table, but not close enough that you drowned. It's a rough life. All right, so that should actually help us with production there. We're just waiting for more of these guys to be made, and then once that gets made, we can go put them down here, and then we'll just keep adding them to it, and hopefully get enough water. Let's see, how are we on trees? No trees. Why are you not? Why are you not? Where's the? Does it not get here yet? The problem is that I'll never be able to find the dang thing. It's like one train. It should have made it here. Yeah, it says I have no seeds. I've made no trees. Annual production 5 cycles. Yeah, so if we had seeds show up, we should have had them. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just kind of looking for exclamation points. Did I not? Oh, we don't have enough seeds because they're being transported. They're not getting out this far. Oh, I see what's happening now. So I can only produce 150. I'm trying to steal 500. So the trains until the food kind of backs up. So kind of with it built the way it is right now, the trees will never get that. So if I take this thing here and I change the origin to here, right? And then I change this one's origin to here, right? That should maybe allow it to get a little bit of seeds actions. Yeah, so I think that should be the trees. And then, so this one will basically be bringing in the seeds first, and then it's going to take me a little while to get caught up with the seeds. I've built too big. It's a problem. It happens. All right, so that will at least hopefully get us some trees. Speaking of trees, how's our? This is the NF3. Just is a vertical line. It's great. We built some production. That'd be all right. So hopefully at some point we'll get those. It's way out here in the middle of nowhere. So like I said, I'm not super worried about it, but I would like to have some trees. Just some. The food is starting to gather, so that's good. But these guys are going there. It's such a long run. Such a long run to get over there. All right, so this is all going good. Oh Jesus, we're way over time. All right, so hopefully y'all are enjoying it. We did have tree production. We do have food production kind of going. Food production will get better once we start getting more water. But as for all that stuff, hopefully y'all are enjoying it. As long as you are, please consider throwing a like on the video. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.